Hi everyone, welcome to the Celebrity Diaries. Rohan Marley, a man whose life is a consistent mix of his unbelievable father's inheritance and his own special venture from the energetic roads of Kingston to the clamoring roads of Miami. Rohan has cut out a way of life that is just about as powerful and profound as the music that goes through his veins. Today we dig into the intriguing universe of Rohan Marley, investigating his diverse profession, his extravagant chateau, his noteworthy vehicle assortment, and the fortune he's worked en route. Clamp up for a ride through a life that is as rich and brilliant as the Marley name itself. Rohan Marley, an unmistakable Jamaican finance manager and previous rugby player, has cut a remarkable way. It's amazing to interweave his inheritance with his own pioneering adventures with a total assets of $20 million. Also, his process is all around as multi-layered as it is motivating. During the 1990s, he played for the Canadian football crew, the Ottawa Harsh Riders, displaying his athletic ability anyway. His aspirations stretched out past the football field, driving him to wander into the universe of business and charity. Rohan's enterprising soul is clear and is helping to establish Marley Espresso, a brand that underscores maintainability and quality, mirroring the Marley family's esteems. Moreover, he played a huge job in laying out the clothing line, going so far as to further solidify his impression in the business world. In 2011, Rohan presented the House of Marley line of eco-accommodating earphones at the Customer Gadgets Show in Las Vegas. This creative brand has since extended to incorporate record players and speakers, generally planned with an obligation to natural awareness. Rohan is profoundly associated with charity. He helps run One Love, the Marley family's altruistic association committed to different helpful purposes. This association proceeds with the Marley family's custom of offering back to the local area and advancing civil rights. Rohan's impact likewise reaches out to the friendliness industry. He laid out the Rohan Marley Oceanside House in Puerto Morelos, Mexico, offering a sumptuous and eco-accommodating retreat that draws in guests from around the world. This adventure joins his business sharpness enthusiastically for supportable living, furnishing visitors with a remarkable experience while advancing ecological stewardship in the domain of media. Rohan has shown up. He was highlighted in the 2011 narrative Country, which investigates the African diaspora's associations with Africa. He was also featured in a leader-created narrative series, A Taste of Marley, which broadcast on Musique in addition to in Canada 2018-2019. This series offered viewers a brief look into the Marley fame, Illy's rich legacy and culinary practices. Rohan Anthony Marley, brought into the world on May 19, 1972, in Kingston, Jamaica, has carried on with a day-to-day existence profoundly entwined with both the tradition of his popular dad and not entirely set in stone as the child of reggae legend. Sway Marley and Janet Chase's initial years were set apart by both tests. Opportunity was conceived when his mom was only 16. Rohan's childhood was a long way from customary. From the age of 4, he lived irregularly with his mom, exploring the intricacies of his guardian's partition and the requests of his dad's thriving vocation. The unfavorable demise of Weave Marley in 1981, at the point when Rohan was only 9 years of age, brought a critical change in his life. Following his dad's passing from disease, Rohan moved to Miami, Florida, to live with his grandma Cedella Booker. This movement denoted the start of another section, giving solidity and a sustaining climate during his early stages in Miami. Rohan joined Miami Palmetto Secondary School, where he fostered an energy for sports, especially football. His ability on the field procured him a place in the school's group, and his devotion was obvious from the beginning. In the wake of graduating in 1991, he took his athletic ability to the College of Miami Institute of Business while chasing after his investigations. Rohan succeeded as a linebacker for the college's football crew group, his champion execution in 1993, where he driven the group's protection with 95 handles, exhibited his assurance and expertise, characteristics that would later characterize his vocation in business and magnanimity. Rohan's time at the College of Miami was not just about sports. It was likewise a time of scholastics and self-improvement. The examples learned both on and off the field molded his way to deal with life's difficulties and open doors. The discipline and cooperation innate in football supplemented his examinations in business, establishing major areas of strength for a point for his future undertakings after school. Rohan Marley wandered into different business projects, injecting his dad's tradition of civil rights and social pride into his pioneering interests, range from helping to establish Marley Espresso, a brand focused on maintainable and moral practices, to sending off the place of Marley line of accommodating hardware. Rohan showed a special mix of development and obligation. His endeavors in these adventures not only respected his dad's memory yet additionally tended to contemporary issues like natural maintainability, what's more, moral strategic policies. In 1995, he played proficient rugby for the Canadian Football Association's Ottawa Unpleasant Riders, displaying his athletic abilities. What's more, commitment anyway. His desires extended a long way past the rugby field, driving him to help establish Marley Espresso in 2009 in a natural espresso ranch and supportable cultivating business situated in the Blue Piles of Jamaica. Marley Espresso, which opened up to the world in 2011 under the name Jam and Java, is a demonstration of Rohan's obligation to quality and moral practices in the organization's espresso. Mixes named after Weave Marley tunes like Get Up, Stand Up, and Bison Officer exemplify the soul of solidarity and love that characterized his dad's music. As per the organization's site, Marley Espresso is guaranteed fair exchange, morally cultivated, and what's more, made with adoration to join individuals all over the planet. This obligation to maintainability and social obligation has situated Marley Espresso as a pioneer in the business mirrors Rohan's vision of joining business achievement with positive worldwide effect. Rohan established Rohan Marley Oceanside House in Puerto Morelos, Mexico, situated at the extravagance lodging The Fives. Beachfront Rohan Marley Oceanside House offers an upscale oceanside club experience. Living portrays it as an upscale oceanside club offering delightful food, inventive mixology, and unending music to visitors. This adventure features Rohan's capacity to make sumptuous yet welcoming spaces that mix unwinding with social lavishness interesting to a different scope of guests. Rohan's connection to his legacy is likewise apparent in his media projects from 2018 to 2019. He featured in the Canadian narrative series, A Sample of Marley. This series followed him on an excursion to investigate the food and music of his local Jamaica, offering watchers a cozy gander at the island's lively culture. Through this series, Rohan shared the flavors and sounds that have molded his character, carrying the embodiment of Jamaica to a more extensive crowd, and with all the achievements he has accomplished, he likewise claims a part of important land, which we will discuss later in Chateau in Peru. Morelos, Mexico. Rohan Marley has wandered into the universe of extravagance, friendliness with the formation of the Rohan Marley Oceanside House, arranged only a little ways from Cancun Global Air Terminal in the peaceful fishing town of Puerto Morelos, Mexico. This retreat is a demonstration of Marley's vision of mixing extravagance with nearby culture in association with the 5 Inns and Homes. An individual from favored inns and resorts, the Marley Oceanside House has as of late been moved up to join the regarded liked lodgings and resorts. LVEX assortment. This assortment is famous for its extraordinary facilities, smart administration, and elite individual contacts. The Marley Oceanside House, a Black-owned extravagance oceanside club and inn, epitomizes these characteristics with its modern, what's more, socially vivid contributions. The resort boasts more than 90 sumptuous suites, including Studio 1, 2, and 3 room choices. Every suite disregards the shocking gold and turquoise shore of the Riviera Maya and is outfitted with a stylish current Mexican stylistic layout. The plan of every suite intends to catch the essence of nearby culture and customs with a few rooms in any event, highlighting true ancient rarities from the district and giving visitors a really special and enhancing experience. Visitors at the Marley Oceanside House can enjoy an assortment of culinary joys at the retreats. 2 eateries that serve worldwide food mixed with new spices and flavors from the neighborhood day to day. Tangible encounters presented at the Oceanside Club incorporate a dawn sound shower and swimming outings, permitting visitors to associate with the regular magnificence of the environmental elements. The Oceanside Club, too, gives a dynamic climate with a determination of music, eating, and diversion choices. Visitors can pick from hammocks, oceanside cabanas, or cover-style day beds at different cost focuses to unwind and partake in the dazzling oceanfront on Saturdays. The oceanside comes buzzing with the hints of name, Afro and Latin blends from a DJ set, while Sundays highlight new fish specials on it. Catch of the Day and Reggae Sundays. For those looking for experience, the Marley Oceanside House is found only minutes from the prestigious Extraordinary Maya Reef Framework home to the Bisondrans Reef, the second biggest boundary reef on the planet. This closeness offers visitors the ideal chance for a total swimming experience investigating the dynamic marine life and dazzling submerged scenes. Thanks for watching this video.